everyone, and welcome to O-Level Maths Hub with Sir Alan. Today I've brought to you an interesting topic and one of the common topics in O-Level mathematics, that is coordinate geometry. In this video I would cover the following subtopics. I will show you how to draw a straight line, that is a linear graph. I will show you how to find the gradient of a straight line, and I will show you how to find an equation of a line. So to start with, I would start with linear graphs. Linear means straight line, so all linear graphs are straight lines. Straight lines can be written in the form of y equal to mx plus c. This is the format of a linear graph or a linear equation. So in this format, m is the gradient. This is the gradient. Then c is the y-intercept. That is where the graph cuts or intersects the y-axis. So to start with, drawing a graph that is a linear graph, you just require 2 points. So in this video I will use the example of y equal to minus 2x plus 5. I would like to draw this graph of y equal to minus 2x plus 5. First of all, you need to draw the Cartesian plane. So first things first, we need to have the Cartesian plane, that is the y-axis and the x-axis. So this is the y-axis. So having this as my y-axis, then we have got this x-axis. So when we have got this Cartesian, we need to label the axis. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. So we label these axes. Then from there, using the scale which would have been given, in this case I will be just using 1:1, 1 unit as to 1 centimeter. In this case I would just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5 here, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 1, minus 2, and so forth. So if we have this Cartesian plane, the other part is for us to have the coordinates. So this graph, which is the linear graph, would be drawn using only 2 points. So we have got the x, then the y. We have this as our table. When x is equal to 0, the value of y equal to 5. In the case where x is equal to 0, I'm just substituting 0 here. So the value of y is equal to 5. When x is equal to 1, the value of y is equal to 3. So when x is equal to 1 here, y is equal to 3. So now going to my Cartesian plane, I am going to plot these points. I have got 0, 5. Here is 0, 5. This is the point. Then from there we have got 1, 3. 1 for the x-axis, then 3 for the y. This is the point. So because we have got the points, I take my ruler, I join these 2 points. I join the 2 points then I draw the line. So this is the line. So this line is the line of y equal to minus 2x plus 5. So I label the line. So in this case, this is how we draw the lines, straight lines. We need to have two coordinates, two pair of coordinates, then we are able to draw a straight line. Then from there, now I want to move on to how to find the gradient of the line. In this case, using this very line, I would find the gradient. For us to be able to find the gradient, you need 2 points, which you know. So in this case, the gradient, that is gradient, is equal to y1 minus y over x1 minus x. This is how you find the gradient. So in this case, I've got these obvious points, which is 1, 3, and this point where I have the value of x and y here. That is to say 1 for x, then 3 for y. Same applies as here. I have got 0 for x, 0, 5. That is the coordinates of those points. So that point. So now I'm taking the y coordinate here, the y coordinate minus this y coordinate, that is 5 minus 3 over 0 minus 1, 0 minus 1, which is equal to 5 minus 3, I get a 2, 0 minus 1, which is minus 1, so it becomes minus 2. So minus 2 is the gradient of this line. So I want you to compare this gradient and the gradient which we have, which is, if we are to place our equation in this format, that is the coefficient of x. So sometimes if you have got the equation of the line, there is no need for you to calculate the gradient using the coordinates. You just make y the subject of formula, then from there the coefficient of x is equal to the gradient, and then this plus 5, that is the y-intercept. This is the position where the graph is crossing the y-axis. So that is how we go about it in case that you have the equation of the line and at the same time you don't have the coordinates. So you have to use that equation to find the gradient of that line. Right, now in this problem, we have got two lines which are said to be parallel. So we need to find the equation of one of these lines, which is line H. In actual sense, parallel lines have got the same gradient. So the gradient of line y is equal to minus 2x plus 5 is minus 2, because we have found that gradient. So in this case, we are just saying the gradient as well of line H, if it is parallel to line y, is equal to minus 2x plus 5 is equal to minus 2. So the gradient of H is equal to minus 2, because this line H is parallel to this line. So parallel lines have got the same gradient. So now to find the equation of line H, we need to say y1 minus 0 over x minus minus 6, which is y minus 0 over x plus 6 equal to minus 2. So y is equal to minus 2 bracket x plus 6. Y is equal to minus 2x minus 12. So this is now the equation of the line H which we are deducing, because what we have to take note is the gradient of lines which are parallel is the same. So this is how we do it when we are to find the equation of a line. Thank you very much for your time. If you are new to this channel, go and subscribe and share. Press the notification button so that you won't miss some other coming videos. Thank you very much.